I think it's extremely exciting music. It comes from a time where everyday life was much more life and death. You didn't know how long your life was going to be. That's why we get some of this music that is so intense.
So I moved to Yorkshire in 2017 to do a Masters at the University of York. I already had worked with some early music practitioners in the north of England, but obviously I was looking around for new opportunities in Yorkshire. I was told about Leeds Baroque and Peter Holman and Gillian Johnson, and so they were one of the first people I got in touch with when I moved up here. And in winter of 2017 I did my first concert with them. We did some Bach, and I've been a regular, very fortunately, in the Leeds Baroque concert series since.
Well, as a counselor, you don't really have much choice. You kind of have to love Baroque music. But I do. I mean, it's so moving, and I find it really distills emotion in a way that I find really accessible.
It's the sound world. It brings 18th century alive. It can sound just as fresh as it did 300 years ago. The text is delivered so beautifully and so clearly. It's a joy to sing.
I always say that Baroque music is the rock and roll of the 17th centuries. It's so full of energy, so full of intertwined voices, and there is a constant dialogue between the voices, but also with the instruments when there are instruments. It's definitely the rock and roll of the time.
Very musical, it's dance-like, so much of it's based on dance, and that's what I kind of like. So if you ever watch me perform, I'm constantly bopping around and enjoying myself as well. It is dramatic, it is operatic, it has everything you could want.
I really enjoy performing with people who I know relatively well, and when you've done 10, 12 concerts with people, you begin to make friends with them, you understand them. I feel like that psychology of knowing someone and knowing their mores and knowing their tics goes a long way to enhancing what you do musically in rehearsal. I always feel that when you perform with people you know, when you rehearse with people you know, there's an energy to it that you can't really bottle, you can't fake it. I think it's obvious that everyone knows each other and gets on with each other.
Well, it's my favourite way to work, really. I find that you have to be a lot more precise, but because there are much smaller forces, there's more room for you to play around with the music and explore different possibilities.
Oh, singing is just marvelous, especially when you sing with other people. And I'm definitely through and through a choral singer rather than a solo, and just sharing the experience of singing with people that you like and people that are doing exactly the same that you are doing and with the same purpose. It's just fantastic. And you know, it's good in every sense. It's good for your morale. It's good for your mental health. It's good for your social health. It's just fantastic. Yeah, especially in a very high maintenance environment at Leeds Baroque. Although we are semi-professional, but we do seem and we do play to a very high standard.
Regardless of what music you perform, there's always the same process going on. Each time I feel I might bring something new to this performance. It's as if I've never performed it before. You just don't know how it's going to go. So that always brings in a little bit of adrenaline. And I think adrenaline is really important for making sure you have a heightened and exciting performance.
It's thrilling, but also a bit frightening. But I think that is where you draw the energy from that hopefully the audience picks up on as well.
Hearing Baroque music is what converted me. It's what made me start appreciating classical music. Before I explored Baroque music, I was a self-taught metal guitarist. I saw lots of parallels between metal music and Baroque. And I think that I'd challenge most people to come along to a concert, have a listen and see how you feel. And I think lots of people could be converted.
I hope it's going to go from strength to strength. It's already pretty strong. I know I've done all kinds of repertoire with Peter here. We've done French, Italian, German, English stuff. You think you know the rep, and then Peter refers to something that you've never even heard of.
We need to stop thinking about, in order to enjoy classical music, you need to know a lot before. Coming to one of these concerts, you just don't need any more. Just come and enjoy. That's it. No knowledge, no previous experience needed.